M18. This is the winning contract from SIG for the U.S. military armed forces, and so far it's being used in multiple branches of the United States Armed Forces as we speak. They decided to upgrade this platform to the M18X, where it includes the Romeo 17 enclosed red dot. It also includes a Coyote X carry grip, kind of like the P320 X5 Legion. For comparison's sake, that is going to be slightly longer and a little bit thinner. So yeah, the M18X is going to be a little bit of a thicker platform. But so far, how did it shoot? That is the question, right? So shooting roughly 15 feet away on paper and steel, it shot very flat. It shot very flat, very soft for me. But if you're going to rack your firearm or charge it from the rear, you're probably going to hit that. So your adjustments for brightness or deciding which dot you want is going to come from your left-hand side. And when you're charging from the rear, there's a good chance you might hit that. So I recommend charging from the front. It's really up to you. Everybody has their own preference. And it's nice to know that you don't have to have suppressor sights. Pretty cool, right? Red dot, no rear suppressor sight, standard sight. These are in tritium. That is pretty awesome. And also, you can get to your battery very easily. So the RMRs, at least the Gen 1s, you could not get to your battery. Though, you know, the battery life is going to last roughly 5 years or so. With the RMRs, so it wasn't that big of a deal, but it's nice to know you can get to your battery very easily. This has got a nice trigger. I mean, I'm not going to lie, it's pretty nice. So, here's your take up. Your wall is right there. And there's your brake. Let's do your reset. Nice and audible. So it's not a lot of take up. No grittiness. I want to say it's probably about a 4.5 pound pull, and there is no safety. So with the M18 variations that are out in the field, they have safeties. Obviously, when my assumption is when the military is training, especially large sums of people, or anybody for that matter, you don't know when they're in basic training how much experience they have right off the bat. So being safe is key. So they're always going to have safeties, as far as I know, on their pistols. Guys, if I'm wrong, correct me, but to my knowledge, they're always going to have safeties. And in this variation for the M18X, you do not. So looking at this firearm in general, what are my first impressions? It feels really good when I'm shooting this.